I'm Joe Booking, representing MSU Iligan Institute of Technology, but soon to retire on September 5, 2018. This question is addressed to Eugene. Motivating young people, the millennials, who will comprise the majority of the population in the next so many years, to engage in entrepreneurial undertaking must be a multi-stakeholders commitment. There's the government, there's a private sector, national, local, academic. Therefore, intervention will not only be directed to these students, but to the full-time teachers. I hope Bronson will agree to this. Handling or technopreneurship subjects. What program, the question, what program or projects or intervention DICT is planning in the area of faculty development in entrepreneurship? Especially that there is no degree program that is intended for someone to become a very effective teacher in entrepreneurship. We have teachers in BS Accountancy, BS in Electrical Engineering. We have BS in Entrepreneurship, but the program is still new and there has been even no takers in this subject. At MSU IIT, we're starting to offer BS Entrepreneurship only this August 2018. Anticipating that we will have students who will be takers in that course because we're only offering one section of that. Eugene, please your answer.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, we have programs that we have, just like I presented a while ago, that was the leading bootcamp. But actually, it's more on teaching or mentoring faculties to become mentors for these startups. But as you have said, it's a multi-stakeholders approach. So we also need academic for that. Because we, from the ICT, we focus really on the tech startup. Yes, ma'am.
My 19 units this semester, I'm handling 16 units in entrepreneurship subjects at the senior high school level. At both tracks, ABM, I have ABM, I have STEM, I have news, and I have even PBS. I also have undergraduate and undergraduate courses in entrepreneurship and MSUI. So it comes to experience, I can share.
Yes, ma'am. That's yes, ma'am. Definitely, ma'am. Thank you. Actually, it's part of the open, what we call is open innovation. It's really academic, the industry, and the government. It's really working all of that. Because as I have shared a while ago about those smart, those students from Tawi-Tawi, actually it is an open innovation that have been taken with that. It's the big business, the small business, and the academics working together. The small business from Tawi-Tawi, the guys from Tawi-Tawi, they knock the door from Smart, which is a bigger company, and then Smart helped them, and now they become successful over there. So again, it's an open innovation for all of us, working different stakeholders. Hopefully, and I know IIT will also be helping with us.
Okay, thank you for that question, ma'am. For sure, we will be seeing you around more after retirement. So that's yes. I think that is a mental challenge in every university right now, looking for business people to teach entrepreneurship because we are hardcore academic. To convince them to come over is another challenge also. But we're trying to overcome that. Yes. By the support also of our government and other industry here.
Good afternoon, everyone. My question is for Sir Teddy Benavista, sir. While we're waiting for the passing of the legislation for open access, I think wala pa man dyan na it's not yet ratified, sir. So while we're still waiting for the open access legislation to be approved, will NTC be compelling existing telcos to expand their current level of service and data service coverage. Will NTC be able to do that for the current telcos? Because from my experience, we went to a well-known tourist municipality here in Northern Mindanao, around Dinitao. It's lying in between Iligan City and Cagayan de Oro. So almost in the middle, like 48 kilometers from Cagayan de Oro, 45 kilometers from Iligan. It's almost in the middle. And surprisingly, when we tried accessing data, even the slowest 3G signal, we cannot get any. So it's quite disappointing. But the mobile signal is really good. Full 4 bars of GSM signal is there, but whenever you want to connect to even the basic data signal, it's absent. So it might be that it's part of the 5% of the probably Class C municipalities that were not covered by telcos. But my question is, hopefully, will NTC be able to ask telcos to expand while we wait for open access? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. There are several issues surrounding the expansion of the telcos. One example is the city of Cagayan de Oro. There are several pending projects for the expansion of towers. In fact, one telco had mentioned about 14 pending applications for cell sites installation and construction. However, they face a lot of difficulties in securing permits. That's the reason why Cagayan de Oro, through our initiative of the City Council, we tried to ask the City Council to streamline the application of permitting, because currently there are about 26 permits before you can install a cell site. And Cagayan de Oro, to have a better grade of service, there is a need to increase the cell sites, because one cell site practically can only accommodate about 1,000 subscribers. But one cell site is now accommodating more than 5,000 to 6,000 subscribers. So just imagine the grade of service, it will go down. We are fortunate to able to participate in the crafting of that proposed bill, a substitute bill. I myself was asked by the crafters to chip in some inputs to that bill. We were also able to provide inputs to the joint memorandum circular that was recently issued by BILG, DPWS, DICT, as well as the Philippine Competitiveness Commission, to streamline the processing of securing building permits and certificate of occupancy. Kita to sa Cagayan de Oro, Northern Mindanao, that initiated, one of the initiator for the streamlining of the processes. So isang punto yun na I hope the local governments will support the idea of streamlining the process of getting permits. Kay lisod yun, lisod. It was even revealed that there are two issues that were being raised during public hearing. One is the allegation of radiation. The other one is the safety that the structure may fall down. But it was already answered by physicists. Parang murabaw nangayon sila o legal opinion from a doctor or an engineering design from a lawyer. Nakatadong physicist is trying to explain about radiation that they concluded that walang may problema, but still they don't like, but they don't want, they would like to increase the broadband speed, but they don't like a cell site to be erected in their place. So, yun ang problema. And with the issuance of the Joint Memorandum Circular, it is expected that the processing time as well as the requirements will be reduced so that the cell sites can now be installed to the areas where they believe will improve the signal and the capacity of our telco. Second is, have you heard about the recent statements coming from the two telcos? Itong duopoly na to karon, that they are increasing the capex and in anticipation of the entry of the new telco. So, with the increased capex, it is worth about billions.